Okay, it's day 83. This is part 3, and I just wanted to do a quick follow-up on this program called MAVNI. This is how the Pentagon does things. They say there's security risks. They basically admit to everything that they've done, and then they just say they fear it or potential. When actually, in fact, this program right here, I'm going to say the Pentagon has brought in 666,000 people for this MAVNI program, and that's about 10,000 per state. And depending on the weighting of how large your state is, most are going to be in California and so forth. This is going to be DISA. This is going to be DISA. The OPM hack is going to be 33 million people. Is going to be to reuse identities for these 660,000 people. This is going to be the ones that actually do the DISA hack. I'll play a little bit of this. I'll only play seconds of this.
Over foreign infiltration and enrollees who are now unaccounted for. First lawmaker to sound the alarm on this is Oklahoma Congressman Steve Russell. He's also an Iraq War
And I've talked about Steve Russell before, and I won't go into what he says too much, other than to quickly say, oh, by the way, I was right on 702. I was 12 hours ahead of the hill, and John is usually first. I had it exactly right, 233 to 183. Why? Well, I just quoted a preliminary vote, so I cheated. But anyway, I wanted to scoop the hill on something today. So anyway, so this military ascensions vital to the national interest is what the MAVNI program is. I'm going to go ahead and say that the covert piece of this is not just national interest. Those are the 10,000 that came in under that we know about, but I'm going to say that there's 665,000 that come in for national insurrection. This is planning for national insurrection. Okay, so a lot of them have basic combat training. A lot of them are DACA kids that are coming in under this program. This is why DACA is so important. A lot of them are coming in because they have special training in special forces overseas, and now that they're going to be used, here you can see this special operations. A lot of them are going to have language skills, and they're going to be recruited around NSA centers. And we've talked about Texas, we've talked about Colorado, we've talked about Fort Gordon in Georgia, we've talked about St. Louis at NGA, which is going to be the headquarters of this program. So anyway, you probably all remember Mike McMahon. Mike McMahon was the guy who was at OPM. He's going to be, I'm going to just say right now, DISA in Springfield, Virginia. The Awans are there for this program. Now, I'm not saying the Awans aren't doing other things to get people settled, because what happens is most of the people in this program that are coming in, here's Mike McMahon saying the exact number, 665,000, very close to 666. Anyway, I think the total number is actually going to be 678. 678 is going to be the total covert and overt. And the problem here when you bring such a large number of people in is they need identities. I am saying right now their identities are coming from people that have passed away or have been encouraged to pass away through lack of medical care. Of the 30 million OPM hacks, they're going to be reusing these identities, and then people are going to be renaming themselves Muslim names to use these identities. I'm going to say that right now. I'll put more. You can see here is the OPM is the key, is the key, is the key. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. The Awans and their passport printing, the Awans and the hacking of DHS, the Awans and the hacking and printing of passports at Kingstown, at the State Department office there in Kingstown that we've identified, that I've filmed a couple of times, is going to be the key to this program. The job is to find all 665,000 of these people identities in the United States, whether it's through government jobs, state level jobs, etc., as we move forward.